Hello, YouTubers, my fellow subscribers. Don't mind the noise in the background. And work on the gardeners cleaning up on the outside, cutting grass and so forth. I'm good. What's up with you? No storm on your side, right? See Jamaica getting storm. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Craig Jones. How you doing? I'm good. I'm good. Here at work. Just came on to give my fellow subscribers in Jamaica a little motivation. With Christ in the vessel, you'll smile at the storm. Not much I know, but definitely praying for Jamaica. Indeed. Indeed. Sometimes God sends storm in our life. I'm blessed and grateful. Wonderful. No storm on my side, just rain. All right. We ain't even getting rain in Trinidad at the moment, thank God. But, it have a war brewing between Venezuela and the US and Trinidad. Like they get caught up in the midst. Hopefully, they will come to their sense and realize it don't make no sense. Trinidad cannot handle a war. Because they just had that on the map. I seen some deaths of Beryl was bad, but Melissa is worse. If Jamaica get the full brunt of Melissa, Jamaica may be a history on the map. It going and be really, really devastating. So I hope, it just pass and not with that full strength. I hope it dies down, go down to a category 1, 2, 3, but 5, Jamaica really cannot manage a category 5 hurricane. Because they ain't even survive from Beryl yet. Most people ain't survive from Beryl yet, 3 people were confirmed dead in Jamaica, 3 in Haiti and 1 in Dominican Republic last night. Wow! And the storm ain't reach Jamaica yet? Wow. Oh my God. And the thing is too, and what I don't like, you hear it have a hurricane coming, prepare in advance. Because most of the time, people get unalive in the process of preparing for the hurricane. Do it in advance. Don't wait until the last stage. You're going to cut down tree near your house when the breeze blowing. Obviously, the tree going to fall on you. You're going to go on the roof. I feel good. I make it out of Jamaica before the storm, before they stop flight. Wow. So like you recently went back up. I was in Jamaica in July. Yeah, I was in July. I did not plan to go to Jamaica next year. But it all depending. I think I will have to take a trip again. We wait too much on last minute preparation. Too much. Once you hear you better you prepare and nothing happen. You're at work having breakfast. Oh, what for breakfast? Care to share? Once you hear it have something coming, prepare for it. Rather you prepare and it don't happen than you don't prepare and it happen and you catch off guard. Bad to bad when it have kiwi berries and soursop. All right, you don't eat meat. And that's a healthy breakfast. I love kiwi. Don't like blueberry, but I love soursop. Yeah, you have to be prepared. Be prepared. Don't wait until last minute. Caught with it's like just like in the Bible with the three wise virgin and the three foolish virgin. Yes, our group of 170 went on our yearly trip, and once we got one from the US State Department to leave Jamaica, we got wow. Alright. That's a lot of people traveling. I do here and there. But I'm Rasta. Alright. Well, you see that them Rasta in Trinidad, 99% of them they just eat down to pork. They say them is fashion Rasta. It will. It going and go up. It going and go up. I do eat pork, but not something that I would like say. Some people they have to eat pork often. They can't do without it. No, I just eat pork randomly because I can't even tell when last I ate pork. Because my husband don't eat pork. He don't, so I don't bother too much match up with it. Yeah, I tell you, I went for 2 weeks, 2.5, almost 3 weeks, and I spent $150,000, and that mostly on food, and counting here and there $2 or what others give. Yeah. Hi, Talman TV. How you doing? How Grenada? How you getting rain? What all you getting? I will be in Grenada August, God spare life, next year. But I don't know where in Grenada I will be because I'm going with a church sister. She from across the. Thanks for the thumbs up. I'm just hoping and praying that the storm do not go Grenada, because Grenada cannot handle another storm, another hurricane. In the near future, many Caribbean islands will be underwater because the hurricane seems to get more intense throughout the year. Yeah. And to begin, when you check the heat throughout the years, like for instance, this year the heat was, oh my God, the heat was matchless. The heat was overbearing. So you could tell that a hurricane will have to come, and it ain't gonna be pretty. Because when I went Jamaica July into August, my God, Jamaica was so hot. I walking on the road with a portable fan. Jamaica was really hot. So at some point, some hurricane was brewing. And remember, the hotter the place the ocean get, the more strength the hurricane get to build. And then too, most of them houses close to the sea. I just always say I can't live close to sea, no? Because in case of a tsunami, a hurricane, Yeah, hurricane does thrive in warm water. And the level of heat, thanks for that thumbs up, guys. The level of heat. Heavenly Hope, good morning. All those politicians are tucked away safely in well-prepared building while the people on the outside suffer to stay alive. That's so true. That's so true. And then, the thing about it, as my daughter was letting me know last night, she said rain falling and you hear no lightning and thunder. She says I wonder if it's a man-made hurricane. Yes, so she said, I wonder if it's a man-made hurricane. Give me jacket. So that made me start to think now, like everything is man-made. Why that storm strengthening so fast and moving so slow? Guys, don't mind the noise in the background. I on work and the gardeners outside cutting the grass. You know, they're making sure the lawns are properly kept. Um, oh God, oh God. Is a female hurricane or name like they are because I hell have no fear like a woman's. Oh my God. And then a young girl. It it named after a young girl, Melissa. Ain't an angry one, ain't a nice one. But I'm truly, truly, truly sorry for the less fortunate, the homeless, and people who lived in, not so much prepared house, because I seen on TikTok a lady crying. I said Melissa is Beryl's daughter. Hey, I would have more to say that I'm Gilbert's daughter. I don't know if you could remember Gilbert in 1988. And Gilbert was a category 4, I think, because I was only 3. So for those, yeah, as I was saying, I see on TikTok a girl was crying that she mother put she out in the night in the storm, she and she's son. No matter what the child do, at that moment I could never put her out with my grandchild in the storm, no matter what she do. I spent last night supporting my supporter Julie, who is in Westmoreland, and we all stayed with her while she was live until the storm took out her Wi-Fi. Wow, Westmoreland. Wow. And that means current gone for her also. It's hard to, to it had to be in the dark when rain falling. I witnessed a few hurricane, nothing like Melissa, before I leave Jamaica, and trust me, it's nothing nice. It's nothing nice. You know how it feel like you're in your bed sleeping, and then you started to feel cold water was soaking you down. When you look up, you have no roof. You know what it is to wake up by the cold water of the rain. I've witnessed that. So I know what it is like to be affected by storms and hurricane. So my prayers is definitely with Jamaica. That's why they said have supply prepared before the hurricane begins. No evacuation route if you have to leave home and get to a place of shelter with others before a storm occur. No, I was home by my mother. House was all good and thing, but house was on a hill, didn't have much trees around to block the wind, so it took off a few sheet of galvanized. That the house wasn't properly strapped down. I know the worst part about it, when rain falling at the time when you just get hungry. But you're so scared, you ain't even had time to eat. You're not thinking about food at that point in time. You just want the rain to stop. You just want the storm to go. You want back your freedom to be cloaked in house while rain fall heavily and breeze blowing. It's not a nice feeling. Well, things not so 100, because US going at war with Venezuela and Trinidad in the midst of it. So right now it have US warship dock in Trinidad, and we're just hoping for the best, because the Prime Minister ain't backing down. So they ban time with Venezuela, and we're just hoping and praying. Yeah, indeed, we're just hoping and praying that they will come to their sense and realize too much innocent people going and die if they really go at war. Because Trinidad Army cannot handle a war with the mosquito. The police force cannot handle a war with the fly. They are party animals. They are not fighters. So we're just hoping and praying that things, the heads will come to their senses and realize that we back down, that we come out of US and Venezuela business. So that's where we at right now. Since after election, everything going downhill. When the previous government was in, it wasn't. I don't do politics, but call us a spade a spade. So in one way or the other, fighting some trial and tribulation. It really divided, and trust me, this government will take over. It have thousands of people lost their job. Thousands. It is. We just add the T, because it said we have wars, rumors of war, and we don't have that. They say man will be lover than himself. We don't have that, because people selfish out here. They say we'll see signs and wonders, we don't see that. So it will end soon. Plague shall take over, we're seeing that. So all we could do now is just try and make ourselves right. and look to the higher calling. Yeah, Daniel prophecy. Yeah, we are living in, we are at the feet of the times. Yeah, we are living in revelation, or living revelation at the moment. Sign and wonders, we're seeing that. We just have to do the right thing now and pray for each other. Yeah, because you're not turning back, no looking back right now. We've seen too much of a thing for we not to believe that Christ is knocking right there. Because I believe every person in the world now have heard the gospel. Yeah, I believe everyone hear it so. So what we go do more than look to the higher calling. It says silver and gold will vanish away. Okay. Long time I hear from her. Because most of the time I just do restream. But I have a number and I should give her a call. Why she still don't like Vybz Cartel? Why? Why? I'm not a big lover of him, but you know I have nothing against him. I have no reason not to like him. But she never did. What Vybz Cartel did to Uniquely Blessed? Oh, Vybz Cartel out there just, Junior Roberts, hey, how you doing? He has hits, but he free and living his life. Yeah, it's true. I don't listen reggae and dancehall music, but I have nothing against him. Well, I hope he realized the mistake that he had made, and okay, yes, I am. Junior Roberts, where are you from? Realize the mistake that he has made and turn his life around for the better. Because what artists do you listen to? I listen to gospel, and turn his life around because he is truly an influencer. So do things to influence the younger generation to do good. And in between I listen to Beres Hammond and George Nooks, music like that genre. I can't take the wildlife music, music where telling you about your body parts and them something there. But I'm more on the culture conscious side. Junior Roberts, where are you watching me from? Girl, what is your name? My name is right there. Shernett is my name. That girl, Shernett. Shernett is my name. Yes, gospel is good for the ears and soul. Indeed, it is. The name on my channel is That's My Name. Plus, Queen music with a message sometimes help the listeners get through life as well. As to me, music does influence people. It does. Sometimes you're feeling down and out and you listen to gospel and you listen to the words of the song and you just feel better, you feel uplifted, you feel yeah. So I just choose what to listen to. I just choose what you know. But I just say you have to find the positive in every situation. That noise was annoying. Yeah, the well, I work in at the hospital, but at one of the location where we have psychiatric patient. So I'm in the room that in our room, attendant room, but the daily paid outside here, they're cutting the lawn, they're sweeping up, they're making sure the place looking proper. Thank you, Junior Roberts. You still ain't telling me where you're from. You're from Jamaica, from Trinidad, from Barbados, from the States, from Canada. From where? Where are you watching me from? This is my tired look. Work 2 morning back to back so far. We had to get up early and I'm not a morning person, but you had to work to take care of yourself. Where are you from? I'm from Jamaica but living in Trinidad. You still ain't telling me where you're from. Where you watching me from? So my eyes am looking sleepy. Yeah. Because I wake up early yesterday morning and this morning. But thank God I don't have to wake up early tomorrow morning, please God, because I'll be working evening shift. It is right now. I say I have to get some vitamins to take because your body does feel tired. Plus, when you go home, you have house chores to do, you have things to do, and in the process of painting and fixing up, so it's very tiring. So when I come to work 2 o'clock, read to work for 6 o'clock, finish it at 2 o'clock, and you go home and have to see about your family. It's tiring. But indeed, money had to make. Junior is still ain't telling me where you're watching me from. Okay, guys, half an hour. I'm going and have some breakfast and then I'm going and do some work YouTube have changed so much, plenty. So, as I say, today is Motivation Tuesday. Stay safe and take care. You too. I will go back live later when I reach home cooking. So you guys be blessed, enjoy your breakfast and the day ahead. Thank you, and same to you. So you guys stay blessed. Have a wonderful and a productive day. Have a safe shift at work. Take care, everyone. Thank you. So guys, do enjoy the rest of your day. Stay blessed. Read our Psalms. Keep the word of God in your heart. And just remember, through it all, He will take care of us. Have a blessed and productive day. Bye-bye.